This is Friday. Welcome to the program. My name is Karen Karimi. And tonight I have a special guest joining us live via Skype in Kampala, Uganda. He's a dancer, artist, and an actor in the popular TV series called Sanyu in Uganda. Just this year, he won Best Actor Award in the 2022 Uganda Film Festival. His name is Alan Katogole, also known as Alan Kutos. And we have him live on Skype. Good evening, Alan, and thank you for being on Friday tonight. How's Kampala?
Well, Kampala is great. Kampala is going on great. It's a Friday, and you know what happens on Friday? People are all over the place.
Definitely,
but
Alan.
As well, I'm so happy to be on Friday.
Thank you. Welcome. Karibu sana. I just want to ask you this question, by the way, Alan, yeah? So the government of Uganda on Tuesday through their Twitter handle posted something, and they said a cabinet approved the implementation of the 21st EAC Summit Directive in Uganda to adopt Kiswahili as an official language of the community. And also, cabinet recommended that the teaching of Kiswahili in primary and secondary schools should be a must. What are your thoughts on it, by the way?
Well, I think Swahili is a unifying language for East Africa. So I think having it in schools is a way of like starting a foundation, whereby you're not going to start with the big people, but the kids or the children, whereby you're raising a generation. So I believe that's a right strategy to start something that's going to live on for a generation. And I think Swahili is a unifying factor for East Africa, for business and socialism as well. So I think it's really a good strategy for what the Uganda is doing.
Awesome. We will have Alan later on in the program. Get to know more about him and his acting career journey. You can also stream us live on Facebook and Twitter at TV47 Kenya. This is the home of untold stories. Now, to our top story, 20 people have died and 6 others seriously injured in a road accident involving a PSV matatu and a trailer at Taru area, Kwale County on the Mombasa-Nairobi highway. Now, confirming the incident, Kinango OCPD Frederick Ombaka noted that the public service vehicle was heading to Mombasa from Nairobi when the truck rammed into it. Kwale County Police Commander Josephat Kenywa, on the other hand, said the matatu driver was trying to overtake when the vehicle collided head-on with the trailer. The bodies of the deceased have been moved to a Kinango Sub-County Hospital mortuary. Away from that, Azimio presidential candidate Raila Odinga and his running mate Martha Karua today camped in Kakamega County, where they continue to drum up support for Raila Odinga's presidential bid. Raila lashed at Ruto, saying he is to blame for the high cost of living currently experienced in the country. Raila and his brigade have promised to revive Mumia's sugar company, which is a source of livelihood for majority of residents if elected president. Elizabeth Mutuku has that report.
The Azimio One Kenya Brigade took Kakamega County by storm, traversing through Likuyani, Lugari, Malava and Shinyalu. Raila chiding his Kenya Kwanza opponents for their recent debate on cost of living and food prices, which they say are a source of the problems Kenyans are facing today.
Mambo ya bei ya mahindi kwa wakulima. Unajua hao jamaa wanapiga kelele tu gharama ya maisha imeenda juu zaidi. Gharama ya maisha imeenda juu zaidi, nimeona Ruto na Weta na Msale wanapiga kelele. Uliza wao nani alimaleta mahindi kutoka Mexico? Ni nani? Yeye ndiye ameharibu soko hapa. Kasharibu sasa analaumu watu wengine. Sio ni ujinga? Si ujinga?
Raila Odinga's running mate Martha Karua insisting that their political divide has what it takes to deal with the high cost of living through fighting corruption.
Wakati huu, wakati wa Kenya wako na shinda ya njaa, wakati tuna shida ya kutawanyika, tunahitaji kuletwa pamoja na azimio la umoja. Ni wakati tunahitaji mzee amekomaa kisiasa, mzee amekomaa kwa kimipango, mzee hana hasira, hana ubaguzi, na siye mwingine ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Mtatupatia kura. Mtatupatia kura watu wetu.
Reviving Mumia's sugar company took center stage in the Azimio Kakamega campaigns, Raila promising to ensure the company stays afloat once he ascends to power.
Basi ya shule milioni 10. Gari ya askofu milioni 10. Kila mwezi huyo jamaa anatoa harambee shilingi milioni 100 na mshahara yake ni milioni 2 peke yake. Usikia hiyo? Hiyo nyingine natoa wapi? Natoa wapi? Hata Safaricom hawezi kufanya harambee namna hiyo. Sio, ni pesa yenu ambayo wameiba. Sio?
Nataka niwaulize hivi, kwa miaka hayo 10 alivyokuwa naibu wa rais, kama alikuwa anataka kupatia watu pesa ya bodaboda si angewapatia? Kama alikuwa anataka kupatia mama mboga pesa si angempatia? Kama akumpatia miaka 10 iliyopita, ataweza kumpatia sasa?
Elizabeth Mutuko, TV47, Nairobi.
Also tonight, President Uhuru Kenyatta has sustained his onslaught against his deputy William Ruto, saying he is not fit to lead the nation. Speaking when he hosted religious leaders from Mount Kenya region for prayers at State House, Nairobi, the head of state revealed that some people wanted him to send policemen at Uhuru Park during Raila Odinga's mock swearing-in ceremony in 2017, saying he refused to do so for the sake of peace. Wangi Maina with that report.
It is during this congregation that brought together hundreds of religious leaders from Mount Kenya region for a non-denominational prayer and thanksgiving session that President Uhuru Kenyatta continued with his scathing attack against his deputy William Ruto, whom he insists is unfit to lead the country. For the first time since his fallout with his deputy, the president ostensibly laid bare the genesis of their sour relationship with his friend-turned-foe. Kenyatta has come out to confirm that he was almost vacating State House in a bid to evade a possible bloodshed after the Supreme Court ordered a repeat presidential poll in 2017.
Todolere niye na hakinyaga handu gaigatire he igite ici tuikaragira itiri bata utire kindu kibata ta muoyo ya andu getura hau ate uge ona andu magikuwa maye dikwehera ni hakinyete hau.
The president says clinging to power at the time was not his priority when Kenyans were losing their lives. Kenyatta says he also avoided a bloodshed by not sending a single police officer to disrupt Odinga's mock swearing in at Uhuru Park as a people's president. Kenyatta says his composure and patience made Odinga and the team think twice and approached him for talks, even though his deputy was against the talks.
Na ni undu wa kuhorera ona one monire uyu nake niki na mayuka makiwa ne tukiarani gemera niere thina wako ukiriha tutiaraneri no ne kuri amwe tware nao matendaga twaranĩria bagie mũramareria ngaigatirĩrĩ tondũ matiragetha marĩ na andũ no marakua rĩ moiga tutikaranĩrie rĩ moiga atĩ tucore bara niĩ ngĩmwĩra hau niĩ hau ndirĩ hau niĩ nĩ ngwaranĩria na agĩkorwo kwaranĩria nĩguo gũkũrehe thayũ rĩ kaba kwaranĩria ĩ handũ ha gũita thaka kana nĩ atĩa na tũkĩaranĩria na tũkĩgeithania.
Uhuru, while chiding Ruto, says in the event he was slapped because of power, he would have turned the other cheek for another slap. Kenyatta says that Ruto has been bitter since the April 9th, 2018 handshake with the ODM boss.
Mũrĩ mwaigua bara iria ciatũraga kũu kana ũkaigua hau na hathii na mũnjaruo nĩ ahũra nĩ kũrĩ handũ mũiguĩte Nĩ kwagĩire thayũ? Kĩnjĩrei mahĩtia makwa nĩ marĩkũ? Ũguo ndĩkĩragwo. Macio magĩtuĩkaga atĩ nĩmo matũmaga mũhũre makobi. Nĩguo ona mũngĩahũrire ingĩgire mwena ũyũ ũngĩ ndũkĩringe rĩngĩ angĩkorwo kĩu nĩkĩo kĩragũkenia rĩ. No niĩ ndirĩ na nafasi ya mbara. Ndirĩ na nafasi ya mbara.
Uhuru says Ruto, who was much opposed to the handshake, has now resorted to nationwide campaigns in churches and other places to tarnish his name and tell Kenyans about his ills. With 32 days to the presidential poll, the public altercations between the president and his deputy are at fever pitch, with other national leaders warning they might hurt the transition process. Mwangi Maina, TV47, Nairobi.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories.
Hey! Kaluma King Herbal Lozenges zinazo nguvu maradufu kutuliza kikohozi, vidonda vya koo na mafua. Kaluma King ni shwari. Tika mama huyo muharifu kaiba kuku zangu, vifaranga wangu na mayai zote pia kabeba. Aya, tika mama huyo. Maumivu yakizidi, muone daktari.
Want to know the meaning of a soft life? It's living with ease and accessing quality lifestyle while taking a swim. It's taking care of your body in a 5-star gym while you achieve your fitness goals. It's living in a serene and quiet neighborhood. It's about staying in a place with spacious driveways and ample parking. It's about living in a safe and secure environment. It's about convenient shopping. Soft life is living comfortable in affordable and yet an elegant space. It's everything stylish. Here's to introducing Great Rift Apartments, located at the heart of Nakuru City in Kisulisuli Estate, just a few minutes from the Central Business District. Great Rift Apartments, the hub of soft living.
Sona moja imetengenezwa kwa njia spesheli ili kupambana na maumivu kwa haraka. Sona moja ina aspirin kama kiungo. Sona moja, kitulizo kamili. Maumivu yakizidi, pata ushauri wa daktari.
Authentic, natural, planned. Transforming. Endless benefits. Slaty, purely Kenyan. Buy now on Jumia or Amazon.
Usiyakubalie maumivu ya misuli kukatiza ratiba yako. Kaluma Pain Balm ni dawa ya kusugua iliyotengenezwa kutoka kwa miche maalum ili kutuliza maumivu ya misuli. Kaluma Pain Balm. Shhh. Maumivu yakizidi, pata ushauri wa daktari.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories.
Welcome back to Friday with me, Karen Karimi. You can engage with us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. TV47 Kenya. My Twitter handle is at Karimi_Karen. Moving on to other news, Roots Party presidential candidate Professor George Wajackoyah has lashed out at Deputy President William Ruto, saying his promises to Kenyans are far-fetched. Speaking during his campaigns in Meru County, Wajackoyah poked holes on DP Ruto's bottom-up economic model while promoting his agenda as the best-suited presidential candidate to offer solutions to the common citizen. Cheptoboit with more.
Roots Party presidential candidate Professor George Wajackoyah has today taken his charm offensive to Meru County in a bid to hunt for votes. Wajackoyah continued to drum up support for his manifesto, saying it is the only solution to problems bedeviling the nation.
Kagame amehalalisha bangi. Zimbabwe wamehalalisha bangi. South Africa wamehalalisha bangi. Canada wamehalalisha bangi.
However, Wajackoyah has criticized Deputy President William Ruto's bottom-up economic model, saying that he is promising citizens what he will not be able to deliver.
Alafu anapewa 5,000, 10,000 ati aenda kondisha nyumba huko. Masilahi ya askari hamna. Askari graduate akitoka university akiingia polisi kama constable anapewa mshahara constable. Graduate akiingia polisi kama inspector anapewa mshahara inspector. Na watu walichukua loan ya help. How do you expect the police constable who is earning a graduate police constable who is earning a constable salary to survive?
Wajackoyah has stated that he will elect DCI boss George Kinoti as his cabinet secretary for interior to represent the residents of Meru County in his government.
Kwanza, kuna mtu msoma naye university huko Uingereza. Nika mtu kafupi hivi kanavaa miwani. Kama mtu kako na akili kuliko ya malaika. Kanaitwa Mdomi Tiankulu. Semeni Mdomi Tiankulu. That is my attorney general kuanzia tarehe 9. Huyo ndio attorney general wangu wa kwanza katika nchi hii, atatoka nchi ya Meru, anaitwa Mdomi Tiankulu. Semeni wewe.
The Roots Party presidential candidate insists his government will advocate for Kenyans to grow bang and rare snacks for exports to generate revenue for the country. Cheptoboit, TV 47.
The Council of Governors has written to President Uhuru Kenyatta demanding the immediate release of funds meant for the devolved units. Chairperson Martin Wambora noted that delay in the disbursement of funds has derailed service delivery. Moige William with more.
Because that's on the rest of Denmark.
The Council of Governors has raised an alarm over the delay in disbursement of county allocations amounting to 29 billion shillings, saying it has crippled various county operations.
We are concerned with the manner in which funds to the counties are managed and the status of disbursement of funds to counties, noting that the financial year came to an end only last week.
In their 9th and final State of Devolution conference ahead of the August 9 general polls, the Council of Governors called on the next government to take into account the interest of devolved units by timely disbursement of funds.
I tried my best to cultivate good, sustained relationship with our stakeholders in the last 1.5 years. Allow me to mention one of them among many, that is the National Treasury, and of course the Devolution Office.
It is no doubt true that the project of devolution is widely considered to be a success, notwithstanding the teething problems encountered in its implementation.
Devolution Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa was in attendance and called on county governments to continue partnering with the national government in service delivery to its citizens.
We might be 48 governments, but we remain one united, indivisible nation called Kenya. And there are no Kenyans who belong to the national government or Kenyans who belong to the county governments. We serve the same Kenyans.
All eyes now focused on the upcoming elections. Majority of governors are eyeing the Senate seat, vowing to take the opportunity to defend devolution.
We'd like to know, where has the money gone to? Is the country broke? Where is the money? Because it has been budgeted, there is a plan, we are collecting money. So if the money has disappeared somewhere, Kenyans would like to know where the money has gone to. Because we don't think the Kenyan government is broke.
This is the last devolution conference for governors who are serving for a second term, leaving a number of transformations, including the conference being held after every 2 years, unlike before where it was held every year. Moige William, TV 47, Nairobi.
In our special segment on the county gubernatorial race today, we focus on Bungoma County. 4 candidates are eyeing the governor position, with each candidate promising a bruising battle in the August polls. Who will carry the day? The story was produced by Wanji Sostin.
Bungoma County, county number 39, which is found in western part of Kenya. The county has a population of more than 1.67 million people. It is historically inhabited by the Bukusu Aluya subtribe. Bungoma has 9 constituencies. Mount Elgon constituency, which has 76,159 registered voters. Sirisia constituency with 48,717 voters. 67,221 voters for Kabuchai constituency. 82,047 voters from the Bumula constituency. Kandui recording a high number of voters at 118,333, 48,950 voters for Webuye East, 58,632 for Webuye West. Kimilili constituency has 61,587 registered voters, and Tongareni constituency having 84,952 registered voters. As the country gears up to the August 9th general election, Bungoma gubernatorial race has attracted 4 candidates who have been cleared by the IEBC to contest for the county's top seat, all eyeing the more than 600,000 registered voters. Senate Speaker Kenneth Lusaka, who was the administrator and first governor, is eyeing the seat on a Ford Kenya party ticket.
Wakati nimekuja kuwa governor wa kwanza mwaka wa 2013, nilikuwa na maono na manifesto ya kwenda miaka 10, sababu katiba inakubali kwamba governor aende miaka 10, yani mihula miwili ya miaka 5. Kwa hivyo kuna maswala maono ambayo nilikuwa nayo ambayo haikutimiza. Ukiangalia mambo ya kilimo, ukiangalia mambo ya elimu, ukiangalia mambo ya biashara, ukiangalia mambo ya afya, mambo ya maji, kuna maswala fulani nataka nitekeleze.
The incumbent governor Wycliffe Wangamati will be seeking to retain his seat using the DAP-K party.
The gubernatorial seat on DAP is going to be the one of Bungoma County.
Businessman Jacoya Baraza will vie using the UDP party.
Mimi naambia wapinzani wangu, kwa sababu wote wamepewa nafasi, waniambie ni factory ngapi Wangamati amejenga, waniambie ni factory ngapi Lusaka alijenga, aniambie ni vijana wangapi Wangamati alipewa kazi, ni vijana wangapi Lusaka alipewa kazi.
And the fourth candidate, a youth, Martin Diwa Simoto, aged 31, will be seeking to clinch the gubernatorial seat using the National Vision Party tickets.
Mambo ambayo ilifanya nikuje niwanie, niliona ya kwamba kuna mambo mengi ambayo ina umuhimu sana, lakini ambayo haijazingatiwa na magavana ambao walikuwa.
Political analyst Philip Wekesa says that the Bungoma gubernatorial race is a 2-horse race.
Mimi naweza sema kwamba farasi ni wawili. Ni kati ya mbio iko kati ya Wycliffe Wangamati na Kenneth Lusaka.
The revival of Nzoia Sugar Company and the Webuye Pan Paper Factory are top on the agenda for majority of candidates, with majority vying to revive the factories.
Mambo ya kilimo ilikuwa nimefikisha magunia 750 nikiwa na budget ya shilingi bilioni 6 peke yake. Kwa hivyo na bilioni 12 nataka nikirudi niweze kupeleka paka ifike 1500 kusudi kwamba tuwe na food security.
Nzoia ilianguka ilipokulima. Kitinda iliuzwa. Malakisi kote Nigeria ilianguka. BAT ilikuwa hapa haiko. Mastermind haiko. Tuna ile coffee factories zenye zote na cooperative society ushirika ilianguka.
Tutashirikiana na tutafanya kitu inaitwa lobby, kuongea na serikali kuu pia ichangie na isaidie.
Health sector is one of the key devolved function is still a challenge in Bungoma County. The leaders are promised to take the service closer to residents if elected.
Tunataka hospitali to empower hospitali zile ziko katika mashinani, the wards vile nimesema. If the health center in Maeni is working, mtu hata hitajika kutoka huko akuje hapa referral.
Nitahakikisha nimeimarisha sekta afya. Nitahakikisha kila sub county iko na referral hospital.
Hospitali zetu mingi hayana madawa. Unaenda pale unapata tu hizi madawa ya kupunguza uchungu na hizi zingine za kawaida tu.
The education sector is featuring in majority of the candidates' manifestos. majority poking holes on Governor Wycliffe Wangamati's scholarship program.
Tuko na ushahidi kwamba hata wale ambao wana benefit sio wale ambao wako vulnerable. Kwa hivyo tunasema tunataka tu streamline, na saa hizi kuna 100% transition. Watoto wote wanaingia kwenye secondary schools. Kwa hivyo hata watoto wale wamepata marks ya 200, 150, nasema mimi nikikuja nataka pia wafaidike. Mimi wakati yangu tulikuwa tunapeleka milioni 4 kwa kila ward. Sasa hivi tunataka tuweke juu kwa sababu budget is bigger.
Nitatoa hili jina ya Wangamati scholarship, nitatupa mbali sana. Sababu hii sio pesa ya Wangamati, hii ni pesa ya serikali. Nitaweka, afadhali tuweke maskini scholarship, sababu inashughulikia wale watu maskini.
Jaribu kuangalia hiyo scholarship, unapewa scholarship lakini hauna ile pesa ambayo unaweza fanyia nje, tunaita shopping.
For years, the Ford Kenyan ODM party politics have dominated the region, but this year things are different.
I'm confident kwamba tutaenda kuchukua kiti hii. Na unajua hata 2017 tunajua ile ilifanyika. Na wale walimsaidia kushinda sasa wako upande wetu. Sasa chuma yake kimotoni, sasa hawezi. Yule alikuwa na password ya kuwasaidia hayuko na yeye. Sasa ameachwa kwa mataa.
Kura huu mwaka ni kura ya maskini na tajiri. Na nimesema nikirudia, nataka nyinyi mnisaidie, wakaji wa Bungoma wanisaidie. Tutoe wale matajiri juu kama Lusaka, tutoe wale matajiri kama Wangamati, waje chini ili nipandishe watu maskini juu.
Bungoma residents had this to say about the 2022 gubernatorial race.
Asipeane kazi kulingana na wale walimpigia kura peke yake. Ajue kwamba yeye ni gavana wa kila mtu, hata wale wako kumchagua.
Na zile viwanda ambavyo vilikuwa vimefunguliwa lakini havitusaidii na havijafunguliwa mpaka wa leo.
Tunataka kiongozi yule ambaye anafanya maendeleo na ili hali pia wananchi pia wapate kuwa na pesa mfukoni.
Gavana wetu mwenye atachakuliwa na wananchi ashughulikie maneno na masomo.
The leaders have, however, urged the Kenya Kwanza and Azimio la Umoja flag bearers to spearhead peaceful campaigns ahead of the August 9th election.
Wote tupendane kwa sababu baada ya tarehe 9 Kenya ni itabaki na inafaa isonge mbele.
Kwanza tuwe na uchaguzi wa amani. Ya pili niombe watu wa Bungoma, vile nimekuwa nikiwasikiza, vile mumeniongelesha, vile nimetembea, munipe nafasi nije nimalize yale mambo ambayo nilianza 2013.
Na mimi ningependa kuambia wale viongozi wale wako juu, huyu ni mheshimiwa Raila Odinga, huyu ni mheshimiwa William Ruto, waongee na wale supporters wao, waeleze kuwa wao ni watu wa amani, tukoe na amani, na pia wafanye joint rallies, wafanye joint press conferences ili ionyeshe kuwa tuko na urafiki.
Moving on, an innovation and incubation center has today been unveiled at the Mount Kenya University. The center is expected to help innovators grow their businesses. The institution has lauded the move, saying that it will help solve the high rate of unemployment in the country.
Kenya University, as a research-based university, has established this innovation and incubation center that will offer an open space to nurture creativity and innovation. The center will support collaboration, idea generation, and value creation. The university will offer a creative environment to unlock infinite opportunities for innovations that may be disruptive or incremental in nature, from ideation to commercialization.
These countries recognize that innovation is not just about high technology products, but that innovation capacity has to be built early and be embedded in the development process. They invested heavily in research and development to support their innovations. Indeed, there's evidence that research and development plays a key role in the meteoric rise of the Asian economies such as China, India, and Korea.
So the issue of basically being able to provide for young people and providing an enabling environment for them, making them feel parts and parcel of this nation, making them identify with what we do as a nation, has been a big issue.
To the international scene, and former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has died after he was shot dead during a campaign speech Friday in Western Japan. Endless efforts were made to save his life as he was airlifted to a hospital for emergency treatment, but was later pronounced dead due to massive blood loss. Abe was shot while campaigning in the western city of Nara. 2 gunshots could be heard as the video jerked sharply, followed by security personnel tackling a man believed to be the suspect. Police said a 41-year-old man suspected of carrying out the shooting has been arrested. It is alleged the suspect, Tetsuya Yamagami, told the police that he was dissatisfied with Abe and wanted to kill him. Now, the assassination of Abe is in one of the world's safest countries stunned leaders in Kenya and drew condemnation from leaders around the globe. Abe toured Nairobi in 2016 during the 6th TIGAD conference for bilateral talks with President Uhuru Kenyatta. President Uhuru Kenyatta has mourned the former Prime Minister, terming him a focused leader, with Deputy President William Ruto terming him a visionary leader who helped Japan secure its place in the global order. Elsewhere, United States President Joe Biden said in a statement, the United States stands with Japan in this moment of grief. Abe was a divisive arc conservative and one of Japan's most powerful and influential figures.
TV 47, the home of untold stories.
This is our moment, a moment when we want to elect the leaders we want. Our young people, go out and vote. We want leaders who are servant leaders. Kadhalika, wewe mwenzangu, unashiriki dini au imani fulani. Wewe waweza kuwa ni Mkristo, unaenda makanisani, waweza kuwa ni Muislamu, unaenda msikitini, waweza kuwa ni Hindu, unaenda temples. Pia ni nafasi ya kushirikisha jamii nzima. Tunaposwali wakati huu, tuweke madhumuni maalum ya kusali na kuombea nchi yetu, uchaguzi wa amani, wa uhuru na wa haki. Asante, iweni na amani na wenzenu.
At Trison School of Medical Health, Science and Technology, we offer highly competitive courses tailor-made to suit your needs. These include certificate and diploma in theatre technology, medical engineering, nutrition and dietetics, science lab, health records, environmental health science, counseling psychology, applied biology, social work and community development information and communication technology, community health and HIV/AIDS management, health services support, among others. Intake is ongoing. Register now at our Nairobi campus in Nairobi West around Nyayo Stadium on 0700-129-536. Our Juja campus next to Jomo Kenyatta University on 0700-000-760. Our Kisumu campus opposite Swan Center, Oginga Odinga Street on 0703-201-229. And Homa Bay campus opposite Makongeni Petrol Station. Trison School of Medical Health, Science and Technology, where careers come to life.
We shall legalize weed.
Professor George Luchiri Wajackoyah of the Roots Party.
Semeni Babakea. Babakea.
Raila Amolo Odinga of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Party.
Unajua mimi sina pesa ya serikali ama ya kashfa.
David Mwaure Wahiga of the Agano Party. And
hakuna kura ya hasla mtaiba.
William Samoei Ruto of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Presidential Debate 2022. Do not adjust your sets.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories.